So let's add in a couple of these around the place. We will control the temperature in the base via air conditioning, basically. Oh yeah, you would have to have a better design for the game in terms of energy. No, 100%, because right now it is completely broken. Like, shockingly broken. The game working relies on you breaking physics. That obviously can't continue. Hopefully. I just put down a bunch of level 8. This is the problem with building at level 8. Is everything is level 8. So Snowfoot is off probably trying to build those vents. So I'll just pump those up to 9s. There we go. We're good. Thank you very much. Come hither, deliver the copper, and begin the construction process. No? Okay, just deliver it. Very well, goodbye. Yeah, things like... instead of having this over here, it's so much more visually clear with liquids. Two elements can't exist in the same tile. So we've got polluted water and water. Realistically, this would all be polluted water, just at a much, much lower concentration of pollutants. Tunk. Right, we should now see this moving again. Okay, it's already picking up a decent bit of heat. Actually loses a bit of heat moving through here, but eventually everything will be stable. What's the temperature over here? Oh wow, that temperature is now really high. Probably going to shed a lot of it again. Yeah, actually shed quite a lot. But now everything is at least 110. By the time it gets here, it's back up to 120, which means we're putting 120 degree coolant, quote unquote, into the steam room. It's really not coolant. This is 100% here to warm it up, not to cool it down. Gas valve should be active. Signal. Oh, right. We're not putting any more gas in there because this is above 50%. Above 25%. Well, it had reached above 50% at one point, so now it's gonna hold off on filling it any further. Put the low threshold down to 10%. I would very much prefer if this doesn't take gas out of the steam room, if there's gas available to us to use from here. All right, time for another mission, I think. Okay, shall we go with James? Yeah, let's go with James this time. We'll see what we bring back this one. Hopefully we'll bring back some fullerene, because that's on our way then to making supercoolant. But if we did fully wall off this room, I would put in a timed trigger to close these doors after the shuttle has gotten away, only to be opened when the shuttle is returning. Not operational? What do you mean not operational? Oh, too far. Right, okay, so the weight of steam is now not quite enough because of the overall, the total weight of the rocket now. Okay, I approve. Okay. So we need just a tiny little bit more. Well, actually, no, wait. No, the total range is awful now. Can we do this with the steam rocket, I wonder? I'm not entirely sure that we can. Yeah, let's see what it can do at a whole 900. But we might not be able to make it there. This might have to be purely a research rocket then. Oh, that would suck a little bit, I'm gonna be honest. Hey, more golds, how you doing, buddy? Not gonna lie, that will suck a little bit. Yeah, I'll be able to deconstruct the cargo bay, yeah, no, absolutely. But how heavy is this? Okay, yeah. It's 10 times as heavy as the research modules. Ouch. I was very much hoping that we would be able to get use of a cargo bay, but perhaps we won't. And that's okay. If we need to wait on that, that's fine. New printable. Let's go and see what we got. Steel. Yes, please. Never have too much of that. A little bit concerned. Yeah. Even almost full. We can't do it. Well, that's quite the pain in the butt. That's quite the pain in the butt. Alright. Well, then I guess we're rolling without this for now. And it'll just be a purely scientific vessel. That is a shame, though. And yeah, we will get the stuff back from building it. It's fine. I'll just pop down another scientific module. To be fair, though, once we've got the solid booster, by the seams of it, that one isn't like some sort of special cargo, so we'll just not be using steam to run. We'll need oxalite and iron. Now, previously, that was easy enough to get because Asteroids kept delivering it to us, but sadly, now a little bit more of a concern. We don't have an iron volcano, so... Oh, of course, yeah, I cancelled decommissioning the... sorry, I cancelled deconstructing it because I cancelled building the conveyor rails. Get that made as quickly as we can. Now, in terms of refinement, oxalite refinery. A, produces heat. Requires 600 grams of oxygen, produces 600 grams of oxalite. 3,000 milligrams of gold as well, and a lot of power. Ooh. Oof. Wasn't expecting. Okay. Thing with oxalate is it's kind of annoying because it loses mass. Ideally, I want something so overpressure that it can't easily break down. Somewhere high enough in pressure that it can't sublimate. Right, how much power are on these wires? I think we're going to need, honestly, 1 or 2 extra of these to run some oxalate foundries down here. And we've got plenty of oxygen coming up here. Or maybe just hook them up over here, perhaps. We could do, actually. I think that's what we're going to have to do it, yeah. Alright, so this is all built. Let's quickly nab this out of the way. Now we're good to go. Pop that back down to 675. There's only going to be a little bit of research still out here. Right now, we're just doing it for the sake of getting that. But, you know, it'll generate a little bit of extra power for us, if nothing else. Okay, while all of that's going down, let's go and build the oxalate refinery. Let's make it out of... What's his overheat? Doesn't have an overheat, okay. Oh, no, there we go. No, that isn't it. We'll just build a couple of these down here. Maybe pop them over here. What I would like is a... I'm assuming they're going to have stuff delivered to them. You know what? Instead of doing that, let's do something like this. Have... Where are you? Smart storage. Yeah, smart storage again. There we go. I'll use that to turn the oxalate factories on and off. Hook them up to the main grid. Have an auto sweeper to automatically load them with gold. Let's take this directly up. That shouldn't be too hard to set up. Good day, Almir. How you doing, mate? Right, everything's ready for us to go again. James, are you already in there? What do you mean, not operation? Once again. Right, Tonk. Shelley, you're assigned. Why is it not operational? Let's turn you off. Oh, I've not selected the destination. That's what's happened. See, rocket list. There we go. That should now work. No? Alright. I select this one. No. It's got more than enough range, just doesn't have an astronaut yet. Perhaps I'm going to need to break down this steam engine and put it back. I really hope not, because that's going to be such a pain in the backside. Because there's a lot of steam that's about to escape, but... It's saying it's not operational, basically. It's... because reasons, yeah. Now, I am aware that there used to be an issue where if you built the engine out of order with the other stuff, it wouldn't work. So let's just try and... The only thing we can do is try and take this down and then rebuild it. And if that fails, then that fails, and we'll just have to suck it up and go through the rigmarole of getting everything back, but we'll see. Selfie, they weren't going to go there. One of the ways you can tell is by looking at the list of jobs. Okay? Says not operational. Can't currently do it because not operational. It'll give you a number for their priority if they can do the job. It's kind of the same way where if you've got a like a building job and you click on it and then look, well, why isn't no one coming to do this? And you'll sometimes see unreachable task. So if you haven't got a stairs in the right place or something like that, then they won't be able to come along and perform the job you've asked for them. Or asked of them, rather. Right, I want this to contain consumable or oxalite. 20,000 is fine. I want this to contain gold. It didn't say gold amalgam, it said gold. We'll start producing oxalite. I really do need that built rather quickly. Right, well, while that's happening, let's go and have a look at our main base. We'll come back up there in a bit. Still haven't gotten a lot done, sadly, despite this being a higher priority now. No one's even looking at these jobs. Is it not reachable? It should be. It should comfortably be able to reach this spot. Yeah, there we go. They're just low on people's priority lists. Fair enough. It's more that the base is big rather than I don't have enough dupes. You can comfortably run a base on 12 dupes. We're just very spread out. James, care you to go here? Not operational still. Okay. Sadly, I think I'm going to have to break the whole thing down and rebuild it from the bottom up then. Can I not get rid of this? Is it perhaps because I had someone queued to go into it? Huh. Okay, that's very curious. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe a save and a load will help. Let's give it a shot. It certainly can't hurt. Deploy the dupes, indeed. We'll quit right out of the game and come back in. Have you tried turning it off and on again? No. No, we have not. I don't think that's ever actually been tried in the history forever. What a novel solution you've come up with. Verily. Road train is the tech support that we deserve. Just not the one we need right now. Imagine how badly designed something has to be, though, where that is legitimately the first solution you come up with. Takes so long to load. So long. Right, okay. No astronaut assigned. Unreachable storage. On his way. I should have just tried that first instead of venting all of that bloody steam. Scallywags! The worst of feelings, truly. What's the temperature right now? It's pretty even, honestly. It's picking up a tiny bit of excess heat, but not a whole lot. It's coming out at 115, but it's... Realistically, I'm putting more heat in. Like, I'm actually shedding heat from the system, rather than gaining it. It's kind of backwards. And I could fix it if I wanted a redesign, but I don't, unsurprisingly. We're now waiting on this having enough fuel to take us where we gotta go. Once that happens, the gantry will withdraw. And all will be well. Ah, sure, I'll take the myth leaf seeds. You really want to give me those myth leaf seeds. Right. Oh! Well, look at that. We're already incubating an egg. Hooray! Right. Time to get max critter 0 in these so that everyone will be wrangled and moved. Once our ranchers are finished brushing their teeth. Honestly, getting to stone hatches is such an important task when you're starting off a colony. They will keep you in supply of coal, because you're going to have ridiculous amounts of stone available to you. Especially if you've got a volcano, you can have limitless amounts. You going through all of them? Wow. The Force, I hope you enjoy your job. I really do. Auto wrangle surplus, auto wrangle surplus, auto wrangle surplus. There we are. They should now go and collect them and move them on. Getting some stuff done down here. Fantastic. Right, now we can start thinking about how we're going to set up the furniture. I think we're sold on the idea of the mechanical surfboard. A little bit expensive, but you know, we can make it happen. Mechanical surfboard right here at the far side of the room. Hot tub about there, I'm thinking. I would love it if the inputs were the other way around, but sure, whatever. Sauna. Now the thing is, I am going to want a soda fountain. Pop. Now that's, and this is kind of why I'm leaving so much room, so I can pop these things in there. Oh, this is 3. Oh, okay, never mind. Getting the juicer is going to be hard for me because we're not growing bristleberries or dusk caps. Or, in fact, realize we haven't farmed in a long time. We would need a pinch of pepper nuts in order to use the espresso machine. So, really, the soda fountain is one of the only obvious ones for me, simply because it requires no additional input of resources. There we go. This will be quite a nice room, I think. Let's move that across just a little bit, though. Put these two together so I can fit in some larger devices. Yeah, that can stay there. That way I can have an interesting spread of decor items in here. We can have some what are they? Pedestals as well. But that's an awful lot of power on this loop. There's an awful lot of power on the loop. Oh, that being said, actually, let me have a look. This one's 240. Oh, no, actually, I take that back. There's not a lot of power on that loop. That one's 480. And the sun lamp is 960. I think we should be okay. Especially if there's no other power on on this area but this. That should be fine, I think. Hey, Mac, how you doing, mate? Hello, viewers. You just caught us puzzling over setting up a new recreation room for our base, but we're also checking in to see if we're ready to go to space, and we're not too far off. How are you doing, buddy? Also, what were you streaming? Let me find out. Oh, you're playing Divinity. You know what? I had noticed you playing that. I think I spotted you playing that a couple of days ago, actually. How's that going for you so far? Where are you in the plot? So I don't risk spoilers. Idle dupes. Oh, really? Now, that is a problem. Thankfully, I know that I'm going to be stripping this area away, so I guess it's alright this time for you to just get out of there, but my lord. You're still in Fort Joy? Yeah. That's not too bad then. There is a lot to do in that game, to be fair, and they do a good job of front-loading it enough. It's not obnoxious, the amount of front-loading, but it's enough to give you plenty to do. Let's get this done. Actually, let's make that a super high priority, please and thanks. Because poor old Snowfoot is an idiot and decided to climb up there instead of going out here, which was completely fine. They're so happy with themselves as well. It's like, I've made more work for you. Life is good. Yeah, no, the feeling of being intimidated with the amount of stuff that there is to do, nah, 100% with you on that. There is a lot to do in that game. And if you want to be not even if it's completionist, but you know, you're the sort of RPG player who likes to do all of the side quests. There's so many, and so many different ways you might do it, and so many things you might miss if you don't approach them in the right order, or you know, just visit this one tiny little area here or there. But it is such a joy to play. I love the combat in Divinity. Oh, my bad. Tunk. Right. James, you already bored? Yes, you are. Perfect. Okay, right, we're ready to space then. Okay. Well, back off to this carbon asteroid to find out... Well, actually, there's nothing more to find out. We're just going to get the last little bit of research. That's fine. Launch mission. And off we go. No, it is a fantastic, fantastic game. Lady Sheelab and I are collabing our way through it. We've got two characters that are set up as lone wolves, so we've got one extra companion each. Because normally, with lone wolf, it allows you to have one companion. But generally speaking, that's it. But when there's two players, both of you can be lone wolves and both have one companion, so you still get 4 people. You were talking about me yesterday, and your chat said that you don't say my name right. Aavak. Another common one that I've heard people use is Aavak. Well, the way I say it is Aavak. Definitely not Aavak. No. What kind of character have you got in Divinity, by the way? What sort of build are you going for? Don't actually take that seriously. I don't know what kind of builds exist, but I am interested to know what you're building your character into. You know, how your particular adventure is developing. Okay, we've moved a couple of them up so far. Oh, right, so you went with one of the origin characters. Nice. You've gone with Ifan. Range DPS. Nice. I've got a... I just made a character. I've got a... is it an undead elf I've got? I think it's an undead elf I've got. If I'm not mistaken, both Lady Sheilab and I are both undead. I've got an undead elf, and she's got an undead lizard? No, undead dwarf. Undead dwarf. We had played it, and this goes into the whole feeling intimidated thing. We had played it like when a while ago when it first came out, and back then I went with an undead elf as well because I just like the whole elf eating things, and I find it especially interesting when the elf eats people to get their memories, and it's undead. It feels really thematic, but I think Lady Sheilab went with an undead lizard last time, or it might have actually been a live lizard. Oh, no, it was a live lizard she went with last time. That was funny. The shenanigans that ensued as a result of poison healing me, but not her. What game am I talking about? Divinity Original Sin 2. An absolutely fantastic game. Well worth checking out. And as it happens... not only do Lady Sheilab and I have a collab going on, so you can find the VODs. We haven't streamed for a while just because life and getting timings right. But we've got a load of VODs on our individual stream VOD channels. !archives for me. You can find a link to hers in the sidebar. But you've got Normac currently playing through it as well. So you're kind of spoiled for choice on who to check out. Please, everyone, do make sure to drop Normac is it Nomac or Normac? See, I might be saying your name wrong now. I'll pop another shout out in chat. Please do follow the link and give him a follow. A fantastic content creator, well worth your patronage. Nomac, very well. There we go, Nomac. There you are. The beautiful thing about Divinity Original Sin 2 as well is that no matter how many people... Well, okay, I'm not going to say no matter, because there is realistically a finite amount of different ways that you can play through the game, but practically speaking, you could watch 20 creators playing their way through that game and see 20 more or less completely different approaches and different paths through it. It's one of those beautiful games in there. Nomac would be a Mars attack alien having lunch. That sounds fantastic. Oh my god. How did your brain come up with that? That's fantastic. I played Divinity Original Sin years ago with a couple of friends, but never got to the end of it. I really should go back. Yeah, no, you absolutely should. I imagine you're talking about the original there. But Original Sin 2 is the original plus more of all of the good bits. They're all well worth checking out. Well worth checking out. Honk. Let me just make sure that doesn't break anything. Alright, let's have a look at the star map. Hopefully they're on their way back. Yeah, they're coming back now. Then we can start exploring this asteroid. We're going to have to explore both of them to get the materials needed to make everything we want, but, you know, we'll get there. A small amount of... It isn't gold amalgam, is it? I don't think so. Okay. I would like oxalite only. Sends a green signal when the bin is full. Well, it is most certainly not full. Oh, wait. I'm being a derp. Ha! I'm being a derp! For the first time ever it absolutely never happened before. Not once. No, I realize that your worlds are shattering by the implication that I could make a mistake. But it has happened, everyone. I need to knot the signal, because I can't... Unlike many of the other devices, like the batteries, I can't tell, or rather the Atmos sensors, I can't tell it whether the green signal goes out above or below, basically. There's one way only. barely anyone even remembers the old Divinity games. I'm fairly certain that Lady Sheila has actually played through quite a lot of them. I don't think she's done them on her channel, though, but I'm fairly certain she's played through them. I remember at one point we were at a LAN party together and I glanced across at her screen and she was flying around being a dragon. Time for me to start hooking up the things that need power with power. Not that there's going to be power down here yet, but let's hook it up all the same. Actually, what type of power cable is that? Oh, we're using lead, okay. Let's have a look at what these rooms are. Okay, that is a hospital. These are washrooms. Barracks. Not private rooms, but barracks. I could make them private rooms, actually. Single comfort bed. No industrial machinery. Maximum size 12 tiles. Minimum size 12 tiles. And a decor item. Well, actually, no. I hadn't considered that, but I could make these. I could 100% make these private bedrooms. Should we? I mean, I guess there's no reason not to. Xylophone building. How I adore thee. I hadn't considered the idea of making these into private rooms, but we just lucked out with the size of the room. That one in particular. If it had been any smaller than that, would not have worked. This is a hell of an upgrade from before. I mean, it was going to be a pretty swanky barrack anyway, but oof. Private rooms indeed. Yay. As for down here, though, what do I need for this room to be a massage room? Missing a decor item. And this one hasn't finished yet. That's fine. Let's get in some decor items then. Marble blocks. Use actual marble. We'll do the same in the washrooms. Swanky is the swanky. Probably going to need to do something similar. Oh, we're out of granite after that. Oops. Well, as for these to be great halls, missing decor item, missing recreational building. I need something that sits in a nice 3 space. I could go for the soda fountain again. I could go for the juicer. Vertical window. Man, that would be an amazing grand hall. That would truly be the best. Jukebot, maybe? Not quite big enough. That's so close. Maybe I could... Tempted. An arcade cabinet? I suppose we could. I'm thinking jukebot. Jukebot's where it's at. But that would push the energy on that cable way too high. It is a shame. It is truly a shame. But I think we're just going to have to live with this.